Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Do make sure that you are subscribed and also do like the video. So listen, you guys, we all know that this past weekend there was that audio that was leaked of the Zulu King Mr. Zulu having a confrontation with the person that was said to be his sister, which wasn't good. It wasn't sounding good, you guys. And now the Royal House has made comments about that video, how some people from the Royal House are feeling like about that, not the video, the audio. But I'm going to talk about the article that has been written about that audio, how the Royal House is feeling about it. But also another thing, you guys, is that, you would think that with things like that coming out about the king, that, this young princess who is about to get married to the king would have like doubts about, him moving ahead with paying lobola for her. Because if it was me, I would be like, wait a minute, like, what am I about to do to my life? Okay, what am I about to do with my life here? Is it a good decision for me that, to be marrying this person here? But there is an article that was written right after that he is moving ahead with paying lobola for the person that is about to be his fourth wife. So I guess that she is not really bothered by what's happening on social media or at the Royal House, because what is on social media was the recording of what's happening at the Royal House. So they're saying here at the City Press, the story is written by Unompumelelo Makakula. It says, King Mr. Zulu said to pay lobola for his fourth wife. The story was written... No, actually, I'm reading the wrong article. It says here that the Zulu royal family receives a warm welcome from Queen in Waiting's family. So actually, they are in process of paying the lobola actually already. So this is what the article says. Preparation for Amazulu King, Mrs. Zulu, Azolitini Zulu's next traditional wedding may be in motion as the Zulu nation has a queen in waiting. The king has made his intention clear about Sihle Zulu, a princess from Mpumalanga, and there's a beautiful picture of her here. Last week, City Press reported that the king sent a delegation to Mpumalanga to inform them about the daughter's whereabouts and His Majesty's intention to start lobola negotiations process. By the way, this article was written yesterday, okay, on the 31st, okay. So it also says events of the day were said to have taken place at the Mawewe Royal Residence in Mkobodzi village in Mpumalanga. The Royal House source said that the king had previously mentioned that he intended to pay lobola this month. However, that was not confirmed. As it stands, details about when the actual lobola negotiations would start is under wraps. We royals do not send letters. The delegation is just sent by the king to tell the family about the intentions to pay lobola. People have it twisted. They think the king has paid lobola. He is yet to pay lobola. Lamdluli's family was excited about the visit from the Royal House. Most of us are happy to see the Queen Kamayisela, the first wife, Queen Tokozo Kamayisela Zulu, getting along with Lamdluli. Eswatini's royal family and Zulu royal family are looking forward to the next step. The insider said the Zulu royal delegation was welcomed by Mdluli's mother, Khulile Khatshwa, alongside Mawewe's head man, as well as a former Deputy Minister of Social Development, Henrietta Bokopane Zulu, and former MEC for Social Development in Mpumalanga, Thandi Shongwe. The source said the Zulu royal family was led by Prince Thuthukani Zulu alongside Royal House Deputy Prime Minister Inkosi Pathisizwe Chiliza and the King praise singer Buzitsheni Mdletshe. Niyabona ke guys, niyabona niye ningithathe kancane ningithathe kancane nje yabo. Kamdletshe sibaluleke kakhulu, besikhona siyotshela abantu baseMpumalanga ukuthi inkosi iyeza with the lobola. We were there, the Mdletshes are there, we are involved in King Misuzulu lobola negotiations yabo. Next time you call me Mntwana Ntando yabo. Ningangibizi nje noma kanjani lo nithi YouTube hayi yabo. Buka nje ubhuti lo uBuzitsheni Mdletshe, ubhuti wami lo, he was there phakathi. Hey, who is known as Inyos, my brother was there. Bese ningithatha kancane. The Eswatini delegation also presenting the Zulu king was led by Prince Dukuza Dlamini and Princess Siyapi Dlamini, said the source. So the lobola has not been paid, but they have gone to the to Mpumalanga, to Princess's royal family, to state the intention to pay lobola, to say that she is at the royal house, at the Zulu royal house. They are intending to pay lobola. So they don't write the letter like us normal people. They go and say, we intend to pay lobola. Now, here's the thing, you guys. Now, if I was here, I would be asking myself, like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? If I had heard that recording. But it means that she does if, things are still moving ahead even after the recording. Now, you guys, this is the article that I wanted to read, that talks about how people are feeling like at the royal house after the recording had come out. This article was written also yesterday. It says, it's not shocking, they don't respect him. Zulu royal insiders claim the king's explosive outburst at sister was provoked. Okay, this is also written by Nompumelelo Makakula at the City Press. Okay, shocking recordings of Zulu King Mrs. Zuluka Zulutini swearing at one of his sisters have emerged. The recording were first shared by a TikTok account belonging to a person using Prince Ngoko this week. With the recording marking rounds, some people called the king's behavior appalling, while others defended him, saying he was human and was allowed to share frustrations. In the recording, the king used vulgar language towards his sister, Prince Nomkhosi Zulu, even swearing at her while chasing her from his sitting room. He declared they were no longer siblings but enemies. His Majesty, who also threatened the princess with restraining orders, was heard saying, "These things are thieves. I'm going to lock you up. I will show you to the nation to say, here are these lazy rags, don't even try." He further tells her that she will never see him again, calling her vulgar and derogatory terms, adding, "This will be the last time you see me. Get out. Take this thing out." In other shared recordings, the princess was the one who captured the incident and shared it with family members. The family member was later heard explaining a voice note. "How do you deal with such? We are sitting with naming people she was with. After we had dinner, he came intoxicated. I have sent this to everyone because I think this is out of hand and I think everyone had enough. I'm tired. I think I have stomached too much." Speaking to the City Press, the family member said the king's behavior was not surprising. It has had always been the norm. It was just now exposed to the public. However, they blame the alleged outsiders who had supposedly influenced the king. When asked about the altercation, the source dismissed it as a mere sibling rivalry, adding that the king was frustrated and took it out on his siblings. The source said it's the outsiders who gave him alcohol so that they could control him and he can sign appointments of their friends. This is becoming stressful because the king is surrounded by outsiders. The outsiders always break about being the one who buys the king's alcohol, and he knows what he likes. They do this because they want the king to fight with his siblings. The insider claimed that the king's strained relationship with his siblings was due to alcohol. They added that the royal family members were furious over alleged outsiders who were said to be controlling the throne. What they do to sustain their plan is that they feed the king alcohol and get him intoxicated like this. They know when he is drunk, he will make blunders. This has been happening. It has even leaked now, but it is nothing new. No one from the royal house is close to the king, and no one holds him accountable. The throne has already gone to the dogs. I don't know why he allows them to control him. Maybe they have a secret known among them that they use against the king, said the insider. The family member said that since the incident happened, the family has formally not discussed it. Another insider told the city press that the king's children were allegedly visiting, so they slept at the KwaKhangela Makengane royal house. According to the source, one of the princesses told the king's children that they should not be sleeping there. She said, "Why are you sleeping here? You are supposed to be sleeping by your father's palace. This is our late father's palace." The king reported to the king. Then the king came to want to hear why they were doing that. That's how it started. When he is sober, he can't talk. He is quiet and a reserved person. He took some drinks, said the source. However, in some of the recordings doing the rounds on social media, a family member explains that the king came home intoxicated and started the altercation. The person explaining in the recording said the king fought them about Imbube, a lodge for accommodation near the palace, which is their father had left for some of his children. Another insider told the city press that the king had put his cattle inside Imbube and they were messing up the place that was meant for tourists. Inkomo zilala elodge. Ngicela bangiphanelothe. Inkomo zilala elodge. They provoked him and started recording. That's what you don't hear them saying anything. That's why you don't hear them saying anything. Anyway, you guys, if you are an adult, God, we are born with. That's why. Even though it's a show, you can hear okay, he sounds drunk, and it's a show is wrong. But you can hear what they are provoking him to say those things. But guys, inkomo zilala lodge. Okay, the insider claimed that the king's sister wanted to control him, adding that this was not the first time the king was recorded. The source said that the king had previously been recorded and the recordings were shared with media and the politician. Our family member questioned the motive behind the recording the king and how the cell phones were allowed in his presence. Called for a comment on Sunday, the king's representative, King Nkosinathi Zulu, said that he had an appointment with the king to talk about the matter. I am preparing for a meeting with the king. There's nothing I can say for now because this happened when I was not around. I still want to hear what really happened. You can check with me later. The article will be updated with a formal comment from the representative once received. Inkomo ilale lodge. Yosiphuwa guys. Yosiphuwa. Inkomo ilale lodge. Yosiphuwa bafethu. Inkosi ilalisa inkomo elodge. Niyakhumbula kuthiwa inkomo zaseLukhuzana zaseNkandla ka former president zibhukude ephuli. Hayi ke nawo zilala elodge Nkosi yami, zilala elodge. Ngavele ngaphuwa guys, it's 8:00. Let me work because I'm so poor. Ezami anginazo nokuba nazo inkomo, cishe ngathi ezami inkomo ilala esibayeni. Anginazo. Zilale lodge. Hey, ngaze ngaphuka guys, ngaze ngaphuka.